Okay, hey y'all. So I'm back. In this Little Durk situation is a viral right now. And listen, I'm not in a gang. I've never been affiliated with a gang. Never will. And never been about that street life. That's just never been my thing. So, if y'all are in these streets, I think looking at this entire Dirk situation should show you a thing or two. It should tell you that, well, two things are only ever destined in this life if you choose to go down that route. And that is either unalive, you will be unalived, or you will be incarcerated. Okay, now this entire situation is very fucking sad. Here you have someone who made it up out the trenches, they made it up out the hood, and God has given them, literally, because anybody that makes it out of the hood, that is God literally giving you a second fucking chance at life. Because when you're in the hood, that's your first chance at life, right? God is watching how you are maneuvering these streets, and how are you manifesting, and are you staying positive? Can you see the glass half full and not half empty? How are you treating people that are in the same situations as you, but you know that you want to do better in your life? You want to elevate higher, and you want to grow and shit like that. So here you have Little Durk, he made it out of the trenches of Chicago. And it doesn't matter how far he has seemed to make it out, right? Which is the tippity top of the motherfucking hill. He made it out. But in his heart, y'all, he didn't make it out. This video is mostly for guys, but there's also girls that be in gangs and stuff too. Like, I remember I was watching the news a few weeks ago, and there was this 18, 19-year-old young woman, and they have her on camera shooting in the Bronx. Mind you, she was 8 months pregnant at the time of the shooting. So now, not only do you not care about your motherfucking self, but you not only care about your unborn child. And now you will most likely have that baby in jail. And that's very fucking sad. I'm not saying that all babies that are born in jail will be destined to a fucked up life, but 9 times out of 10 that's gonna happen, right? Because most likely, if no family members can take the child is gonna go to a stranger foster care family, and only God knows, what happens in those type of households. Now back to Little Durk. I think a lot of y'all guys out there really need to start thinking about the decisions that y'all are making out here on this earth. I don't get the whole retaliation thing either. Like, I don't get, like, oh, if somebody unalives my cousin, then we need to go unalive their cousin. Like, I don't get that, because it's just going to keep going. You don't get it? I unalive someone on your side, then they're gonna unalive somebody on my side, and then I gotta get them back, and then they gotta get me back, and then they gotta get us back, and then I gotta get. It goes on and on and on. Y'all don't get it? And then these generational curses trickle down a family's bloodline, okay? Because you will get caught for the murder, and then why I always see this fucking guy walking his fucking dog, knowing I don't like his ass. Oh, child. Yeah, I never told y'all the story about that. Maybe I never will. But yeah, somebody in my neighborhood just did some fucked up shit one day, and it like pissed me off. He better be glad that I didn't smack the fuck out of him. And I don't do jail or none of that shit, so I be having to watch what I do, right? Because I know that I could never do jail, right? And assault, you will go to jail if you assault somebody. So just a reminder to think twice, y'all, before y'all out here doing something stupid. So back to the whole Little Durk situation. Like, if this is true, Durk, you really lost your fucking marbles. Why would you fucking hire your gang member friends to go off somebody because they the ones that has something to do with King Von? Like, it's just too much going on. And then y'all don't even think about y'all kids. Y'all are so loyal to the street life and my homeboys and my niggas that y'all don't, and to the family, that y'all don't even give a fuck about your own seeds that y'all birthed into this world. If something happens to you, who the fuck is gonna take care of your kids? You just want to put them off to an auntie, a grandma, or the mother? That's not fair. These children were not born here to be, some of them were not born here to be fatherless and to live these fucked up, miserable ass lives because their parents couldn't get it right. Okay? And this is not just for Durk. This is for anybody out there that is in that gang life, that street life, that low down, dirty life. It literally will get you nowhere. And it doesn't matter how high and how far God has allowed you to get in your life. It doesn't matter. Look at Durk. He has all the money in the world. Anything and everything he could ever fucking ask for. But look at him now, sitting with the fucking feds in a jail cell. Why? Because allegedly he hired someone to get unalived. And it's just like, do y'all not understand that this cycle of generational curses will continue to go on and on and on? You don't get it? Generations after generations, y'all have children, y'all have little cousins and nephews and shit like that coming up under y'all, okay? And we just need to at least try. Even if you're at the point where you feel like, but I can't. Like, how am I supposed to change my life? How am I supposed to change? Like, I'm in too deep. I don't even know what to do. Try. At least try to change your motherfucking life. Because the only thing that's destined when you play in that kind of life is unalive and jail. Think about your children. Think about the afterlife with God. Do y'all think y'all are getting into heaven after conspiring to have somebody else's life taken from them? This gang shit, this street shit is fucking dumb as fuck. It's dumb. It's dumb. Oh my God, it's so dumb. And then it trickles down the bloodline. The uncles didn't catch him, then the brothers is gonna catch him. The brothers don't catch him, the nephews don't catch him. If the nephews don't catch him, the little cousins and the sons gotta get him. You don't get it? But y'all wanna sit here and cry and fucking, protest when somebody's locked up. I don't get it. Me personally, I just don't get it. Now because I done spoke about all that, I wanna talk about my personal dating life. Here's a little message about me. And I despise this gang and street life so much, y'all, that I don't even date jailbirds. Now, what is a jailbird, you ask, for those of y'all in the back? A jailbird is someone who has recently gotten out of jail and they constantly go in and out of motherfucking jail. In and out, in and out. This year they're in, next year they're out. 2 years they're in, 3 years they're out. Oh fuck, gotta do a 10-year bid. Now they're out after 10 years. Like, it's just dumb. I haven't in my life dated a jailbird, and I won't ever do that, right? Because, in order for you to be my man, like, I need you here. Like, I need you. Like, so what good are you to me if you're in a fucking jail cell? And just to go even further, a few months ago, I was talking to somebody. We ain't talking no more because he's a fucking alcoholic. But before we had got to the ending of our situation, he had the nerve to ask me, yo, I want to just ask you something. So if I ever got locked up, I got into a situation and you was taken care of during that time, would you stay? I said, hell no. He looked at me, he was shocked. Like, I'm like, hell no. I don't date no fucking jailbirds. I don't do that shit. I need my man here with me. I don't need my man in a jail cell, and I damn sure can't do nothing with him in a grave fucking yard. Y'all need to use this as a fucking example. Y'all men out there that are still 30 and above, gang banging, y'all need to get it together.